about the person during content, but if you get to fucking speak to me on a daily basis like this, it's gonna be a lot better. YouTube's always a I go live on YouTube. So there's Instagram and there's YouTube. YouTube is ruthless at times. YouTube people are fucking, they don't give a fuck. I feel like most people in life are negative. So they see someone, they're like, yo, fuck this guy. But it's okay. I truly believe whenever you're making content, you're gonna have to build some thick skin, and you're gonna have to have a level of belief in yourself and reassure yourself. But let me just grab my coffee. Yeah, so we see everything. Uh, Hello, beautiful people. I used to go on fucking TikTok. Now it's just, which is perfectly fine. That's part of life. And start going live on fucking Facebook, bro. Facebook's underrated too. I have that one. No, fuck it. I'm gonna give that there. Got that. I gotta do that. What's up, YouTube? Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. We have enough food. Pan. Yeah, of course. You don't have anyone in here. Oh, welcome to life. What's up, fam? That's that. We're gonna have some rice. Oh, you know how much rice? Do I just do Gerber baby food? The Gerber baby food is pretty lit. What's up, fam? Hello, 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 hello. Well, you gotta start somewhere. I enjoy lives, man, and so I will speak even though there's not that many people in here. All right, couple questions I always get when it comes to like just training nutrition in itself. Number one, when it comes to coffee, coffee's not a bad thing. What's up, my bro? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Number one, coffee's not a bad thing. Coffee's beautiful. It's what you put in your coffee that fucks you up. So a lot of people, they just add a lot of sugar to their coffee. You can add milk to your coffee. Just fucking watch the sugar. There's nothing wrong with coffee. I drink coffee all the fucking time. I love coffee. I put milk in my coffee. Hello, YouTube. I put milk in my coffee. But at the same time, it's understanding how much is going in there. And so when you're really trying to cut down and you're cutting down fat, that's what a fucking cut is. Then you just have to understand you can't do what you were ultimately doing before, obviously. I like the green thing. Hello, Sun Hun. Yeah, I got YouTube over here. Right. And so another thing people don't understand is that this is a journey that takes a minute, right? Fitness is health is a fucking an everyday journey. It's not something you just do overnight. It's every day making different choices that are going to lead you to your ultimate goal, right? What's up, brother? Oh, what a life! I'm at fuck what you're usually doing, and so what's one of the fastest fucking ways to get to your goal is to have a level of directions. That's the fastest way, right? If you want to fucking lose weight fast, the key here is to lose weight, lose body fat, and keep it off. That's the most important thing. Whenever we're doing your mindset approach to getting in better shape is the one thing that needs to improve on the most. And that's where most people lack. They don't understand the mindset going in to get in better shape. People are, "Oh, I just want to lose weight." I'm like, bro, if you can adapt the mindset of like, look, I want to look better, I want to feel better, and have a big enough reason why you want to do this, that's a start. From there, you need a fucking plan. You need some sort of direction. And most plans aren't that fucking good. Like, for example, what am I doing right now? I have these egg whites. I eat egg whites 99% of the time every single morning. I have egg whites, have a fucking scale, and I'm just measuring it out. Man, that seems tedious. Motherfucker, you know what's tedious? Looking in the fucking mirror and not liking what you see. Waking up every single morning, looking in the mirror and not liking what you see. To me, that's more tedious than fucking weighing food will ever be. Right? Nothing will be more tedious nothing will be more tedious than speaking negative about yourself and consistently having negative thoughts about the way you look and how you are. Hello, Diane. There's my number one fan. I'm also on YouTube, Diane. So if you wanna get on there as well, because it helps you stay up. I like the engagement. Hello, YouTube. Say hi. Good morning. Let me beautiful. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I think you need moments of sadness, moments of happiness, the whole shebang. Yeah, I think you need the whole shebang. Where am I at? Cream rice. Yeah, moments of light and dark. Dark. Hello. We are the in this consistency, in this massive consistency. It's working. I know it is. You gotta have patience, right? That's like the biggest thing. Oh, hello, beautiful. ¿Qué mi amor? ¿Cómo estás? Again and again and again, again and again. Hello. I need to I tell you to ban you so you can go back to. I know. I'll be unbanned in like a few days. I'll be unbanned in a few days. I have YouTube over here, but like I don't know how long I'm gonna stick on TikTok. They just keep banning me. They just keep suspending me. They're eventually gonna ban me. If I keep getting suspended, they're gonna ban me. So I have to be careful. Buenos días. Buenos días. Qué lindo que sea caminando. Claro, si estuviera aquí sería mejor. All right. What's up, woman? Where are you from? I'm from Florida. A B F. Where's my F? A B C D E F. F L O R I D A. Florida. I'm working on my sign language. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Yo te entiendo. Yo te entiendo. Again, again, and again, and again. Me entiendes mucho mejor que. La verdad es que tú me entiendes mucho mejor que yo pensaba. Grand Rising, my friend. How are you, man? Anytime someone says Grand Rising, I fucking enjoy it. All right, but boy, what's up? Yeah, what about you? Where are you from? The non edits. I need to chill. I need to chill. I need to chill. I need to chill. People rice. I'm not letting that spill over at all. What up, Dra Dog? How are you, bro? Yo, I appreciate you liking my shit all the time, bro. Ask me any fucking questions you want about training nutrition. Saludos, Kyo parce, ¿cómo le va? If I'm talking to you, it's because I'm talking to Instagram. If I'm talking to Instagram, I'm talking to YouTube, right? I'm going back and forth. I have YouTube, I have Instagram. And we have Charlotte Duway in the back. What up, my brother? How are you? I love my people. Wolfen. Where are you from, Wolfen? I feel like you're from Poland. I think so. We have coffee, we have water. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Cream of rice. What's cream of rice? I get a lot of questions. Cream of rice is simply, it's just a carb I enjoy. I enjoy cream of rice. What's up, my brother? How are you, brother? I enjoy cream of rice. It's easy to digest. Whenever we're focused on foods, we just want good digestion. Are you Russian? Oh, say less. Say less. I plan on going to Russia. I plan on going to Russia. I've always wanted Russian kids. I can't even lie. Always wanted Russian kids. Good, brother. Good morning. Hey, what's good, bro? What's popping? Is that what means what popping? How many girls you got, bro? Not and zero, bro, zero. I'm like on a fucking no women thing, bro. That was very back in the day. Back in the day, I had a bunch, right? But not anymore. It's distraction. Distraction. Unless, yeah, distraction, brother. Focus on you, bro. Focus on you. I'm telling you. There's so many other things you got to focus on. Focus on just what you got to get done. Focus on getting in shape. Focus on getting your money right, and focus on getting closer to God. And when the right one comes, you meet the right one. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it. Focus on that. Focus on that. Here we go, bro. There's no need to, bro. What you chase runs. Always remember that. What you chase runs. Hello, Morales. What do you do, my brother? How are you? Yeah. Oh, remember that, bro. I'm telling you. You can add me on my Instagram, the Alex Duenas. There we can communicate. The Alex Duenas is my Instagram, my TikTok. Also have a podcast. Where am I at? Uh, this is my dog, Leon. Are you an actor? You have a look for just one? No, bro. I'm not an actor. I'm just a man who loves to help people get rid of their vices. Because I had problems with vices. I've drank, I've done drugs, I've done lusting, slept, I fucking had negative thoughts. I've wanted to fucking off myself a couple of times in my life. And the fitness has always been part of fitness has always allowed me to find hope and faith in the most toughest situations of my life. I've been working out for 19 years. All right. I've been working out since I was 12 years old. I'm 31, right? 31 years old right now. Um, I dropped out of college dropout, became a personal trainer at 19, loved helping people, had a lot of setbacks because of my vice of lusting. But I opened up finally got a breakthrough at 25. I opened up my first gym at 25, right? But lusting fucked me up. Porn fucked me up, right? I never had an alcohol problem, never had that. But I had a massive lusting addiction. We're just making some eggs right now. The best way to beat any addiction is to learn to raise your baseline level of discipline. You're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I just like enjoying life, you know. Congratulations, bro. Hope you're keeping up good. Yeah, good, bro. As long as I got blood in my fucking heart, blood in my veins, lungs in my heart. It's gratitude. Gratitude is the key to higher intelligence, infinite intelligence. Gratitude. If we can look at everything that's happening in our life as happening for us to make us better, we will be able to move forward. But most people walk two different paths. There's the path of destruction and the path of recreation. So if I can leave you with something that you can take with you moving forward. Hello, TK. Is that there's two paths in life: the path of destruction, the path of recreation. So what fuels the path, right? In order for your car to go, you need gas. So we are the car. What fuels us is pain. So pain and unmet desires. So there's two types of desires we have in life. There's a burning desire, and then there's like the scarcity desire. A burning desire sounds like this: or I can't fucking wait to get in shape. I can't wait to fucking look my best, feel my best. I can't wait to make this money, run my business, or I can't wait to get this job. I can't wait to build this relationship with someone I really care about. I'm so excited about. I'm getting closer to God, man. I can't wait to get closer to God. That's a burning desire. You already feel like you're already doing it. The other desire is the scarcity desire, which is I'm not in shape. I don't like the way I look. I want to feel better. I want to look better. I want more money. I need to be able to afford this, or I don't. I really want someone, but everyone's a cheater. This X, Y, and Z. Let's go, Baba. And so they're very both for this perspective of one is like I'm excited for it, the other one is unmet expectations. And unmet expectations bring a lot of pain. Because it's like I don't have this. I'm like, motherfucker, if you focus on what you don't have, you're never gonna get it. So that's the pain that we're dealing with on a daily basis, right? So those are some of the pains that we're dealing on a daily basis. Hello, Carasita. I've been working out for years too. I'm actually a professional runner. Nice. That's fucking awesome. And we're not. Yeah, we heard. But did the neck tattoo was the most powerful? Did the neck tattoo was the most powerful? I mean, they all fucking hurt. I found a good PT today, getting the hip right. Fuck yeah, I'm proud of you. I can't. I know. I was wondering. I'm like, it's on your hip. When you told me you tore your labrum, I'm like, there's a shoulder and there's a hip. I'm like, I wonder if it's the hip. It is the hip, obviously. Yeah, I love you too. Um, you're like freedom. Oh, we have banana too. What time is perfect? Eggs. Bro, you inspired me just to order 40 nuggets and a Diet Coke instead of normal. Nice, Timmy. I wish I would inspire you. No surgery, little tear. Good. It's just therapy. You just gonna see. You just need physical therapy, blood flow. You'll be fine. It's okay. Some people, bro, you inspired me. I ordered 40 nuggets, bro. Fuck the nuggets, bro. Shove the nuggets up your fucking ass, bro. Because that's what's gonna happen, bro. Like, motherfucker, you were better off just cooking some fucking chicken. Right? Every nugget you fucking eat is turning you from a beast to a bitch. You gotta remember that. I can speak this way on TikTok and YouTube. I mean, on YouTube and Instagram. Fuck TikTok sometimes. Hell yeah. Bro, TK, I don't know if TK's still on here. Yeah, no, fuck TikTok. Coke Zero, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Coke. Yeah, they. Why? Why though? Because sometimes it opens up the door. Shove the nugs up your fucking ass there. Oh, brother, this is how I am, bro. Like straight up. Cause like it's like, trust me, YouTube, I fucking cause motherfucker, fuck those things, bro. I'm trying to help you not lose your confidence, self-esteem, your self-respect. Cause these nuggets, after you're done eating them, how the fuck do you feel? You feel like shit. What happened to TikTok? I got suspended. This is the second time I got suspended in 1 week. Um, TikTok's guidelines are different. They're like, oh, sir, you're harassing and bullying people. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Um, what up, Ireland? You know, yeah, 100%. But it's okay. So it's all about consistency. So YouTube, I got 17 people on live. I got 5 here. But it's just again consistency. I was doing TikTok live for 3-4 years now. Yeah, it's in 2021 or two. Yeah, so about 4 years now. I've been doing TikTok live for 4 years. Cocaine? No, no cocaine, brother. Just coffee. But I appreciate. I'll take that as a compliment. I take fatless shirts after I eat the nuggets. Fat ass shit. I bet you do, brother. I bet you. And YouTube is ruthless. YouTube is ruthless. I'm leaving, but hope you have a great life, brother. Motherfucker, I'm not dying tomorrow, but I hope you have a great life too. I hope I'm not dying tomorrow. Is there something you know that I don't know? All right, that's that. That's that. People be wishing. I appreciate anyone who's upfront, direct, and doesn't. No, of course, bro. Yeah, and I do my best, bro. That's why I talk about my vices because social media has become it's going from pretty much an influencer media to like interest media. It's like the more honest you are, the better it is. It's just most people are afraid of the skeletons in their closet. Do make your cock smell weird. I don't know. I haven't had fucking nuggets in so long. Keep it up, bro. You're an inspiration. Bro, God, listen, if you think I'm an inspiration, anything that you see in me is within you. You must understand this. If anything about me inspires you, it's already within you. Okay? It's already within you because all you're seeing is someone that's standing up for what something they believe in. So whatever you see in me, it's already within you. The only way to unlock it is to do the difficult things. That's it. Yeah, like I'm no different than you, brother. I'm no different. My mom's from Colombia, my dad's from El Salvador. I was born here. I was born in Miami. I went to high school. I dropped out of college. I got bullied growing up. One of my best friends, TK, taught me how to fight. Shout out to TK for teaching me how to fight. Right? Taught me boxing because my mom wouldn't let me go to boxing with him because she's like, no, you're gonna get hurt. But then TK would come to my house and he'd teach me how to box. So one, two. And then TK went out to fucking fight in nationals and he did phenomenal. Shout out to TK. And yeah. Um yeah, brother. Leon likes Leon really likes blueberries. Do make your guy, yeah. Yeah, 100%. So we have our cream of rice. TK, it's been almost a month since your last post on your thingamabobber. I'm gonna start setting meetings with you. TK, I'm gonna pretend to be a client, somebody looking for a house. and you're just gonna. All right, we have our eggs. We have bro, coming soon, coming soon. 2 episodes, now the next one. This is that. Okay, so we have this. I'm gonna bring this to my desk, and then I will come back. I'll be right back. Blueberries. Interesting snack choice for your dog. Yeah, he likes blueberries. Hello, beautiful people. All right, we shall go now. I have water over there. I have water. Bring this. Bring this. Bring my charger. Bring this. I'm done with coffee. Done with this. I'm gonna bring you guys. Yeah, the dog's always watching me. That's the thing about Dobermans. Dobermans never stop. Dobermans are always on the lookout. Is this a gay channel? No, brother. Are you looking for the gay channel? The gay channel's somewhere else. Yeah, YouTube people are like the amount of people I get on there. Like, are you gay? You gay? I'm like, all these people are always looking for gay people. It's crazy. If now it's not now it's now and now it's because I'm here. Okay, brother, listen. I have nothing against gay people. I actually have a twin brother and he's gay. So don't worry about it, bro. All gay people are accepted. All LGBTQ, um, fucking, um, what's that fucking sandwich called? Not the Reuben. The someone help me out here. What's that sandwich called? Um, fucking, what is that sandwich called? It's not a Reuben. They sell it where they sell Reubens. It's called. It's got fucking ranch. That's how much I don't fucking eat sandwiches, bro. I don't fucking eat sandwiches. What is it called? Oh yeah, he's great. He's phenomenal. He's beautiful. The LGBTQ S tier. No, 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 no. Wait, when you get a sandwich, the lettuce fucking ranch one, the lettuce ranch one. There's ranch, bro. Oh fuck. You eat dog? No, I don't eat dog, bro. I was about to be racist for a second. Jesus Christ. No, I don't eat dog. Um, Good morning, everybody. Hello, you beautiful people. Yeah. You almost got me. You almost got me, little one. Fuck yeah, we got eggs, we have cream of rice, we have blueberries. We're all set, my friends. We're all set. Mm. Yeah, almost. I almost said I'm not Asian. What's up, G Harbor? Beautiful question. Is honey, right? Is honey a good pre-workout? Listen, here's the thing, bro. I would eliminate as much sugar as I can if I'm trying to drop weight. If I'm trying to cut fat. What up, TJ? If I'm trying to cut fat, I will eliminate as much sugar from my diet. Reason being, number one, sugar spikes up your insulin, which is what ultimately helps you put on body fat. Number two, sugar attracts more sugar. Once you get that sugary taste in your mouth, motherfucker, you want more sugar. Just like when you have one potato chip, you never stop at one potato chip. Just like when you have one fry, you don't stop at one fry. You want more fries. Oh, love. The Filipino viewers just give you a little time. Yeah, cancer feeds off sugar. Yeah, sugar fucks you up, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bro, sugar, people love sugar, man. I get it, bro. Like, anytime I go off my shit, I have some cookies, I'm like, give me that shit. Like, I want more. And I have discipline, right? And what's my favorite race for dating? I don't really judge them by race. I think it's more connection. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like I remember a friend of mine, she'll sometimes cook for me and she'll make some bomb ass food. And it's not bad food, it's pretty good food. But I'm like, fuck me, dude. I understand why people like to eat. Like, good food is fucking tasteful. But I'm like, God damn it, bro. Like, if I ate like this every single day, motherfucker, I get obese. Cause it's good, it tastes good, it feels good. Fuck it, comfortable. Thanks, fam. Do you have any tattoos? It is like crack. How do you know it's like crack? Morales, how do you know it's like crack? Have you ever had crack? Is that what you're telling me? That you've had crack before? No, I feel like food is like Molly. The serotonin is fucking crazy. What a fucking handsome fellow. Nice. Well, hello, Diego. Hello, Shay. Hello. In the brain. Oh, that's better. It's like crack. Damn, Morales. I never knew you did crack before. That was nice, but I have a few. Oh, what's up? What's up, Sanjeez? I hope you have a great day today, bro. How many eggs? This is 4 whole eggs, 180 grams of egg whites. He can't help but hope for a bit bite, but he doesn't necessarily beg. No, he doesn't really beg like that. Yeah. All right. We'll teach you a lesson. Uh-huh. So you have to understand the 4 whole eggs, 6 times 4 is what? 28? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. 6 times 4 is no, it's 24. All right. So the egg whites help me get to like around 40 grams of protein. That's the goal. So the egg whites help me get more protein without the fats. That's where we're always trying to balance out. Like you wouldn't put just as much gas in your car as you do as you do with oil, right? That's the way fats are. There's people just don't realize the sugar I'm not sugar adding most people. Yeah, as I'm a sugar. Yeah. Well, it's like we crave sugar, bro. We crave sugar. Sugar tastes good. It makes us feel good, right? It makes us feel good, and that's all everyone ever is after. All we're after is to feel good, right? It's salt on my crumbled eggs. Do you think that's a gross? No, bro. That's actually pretty good. I just don't like Tabasco sauce. I have hot sauce on here. I have but just a little bit. I don't like too much hot sauce. I've never understood. I mean, my boy TK loves hot sauce, but like I have no tolerance for hot sauce. Like, if I put too much hot sauce, motherfucker, I am fucking trying to fight for my life. Cholula? No, it's sriracha. Sriracha. I'm fighting for my life when I put too much hot sauce. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to enjoy my food. My mouth is on fucking fire. I can't even enjoy my food. But it gets you high. Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. Well, I've been on so many lives. So, and now what I'll do is, yeah, there's so many questions I get asked all the fucking time, and I'm just gonna make a list of a bunch of them. This is cream of rice with blueberries, right? Cream of rice is just a carb. I never eliminate carbs whenever I'm trying to get shredded. I never eliminate my clients' carbs whenever I'm trying to get them in shape, right? When I get somebody in shape, I do not limit carbs. right? Because carbs are fuel source for a workout. It's like trying to drive a car with no gas. That's what trying to lose weight without carbohydrates is. You're trying to, build muscle and lose body fat without any gas to get you to help you lift. And so we never want to eliminate carbohydrates the entire time. We need carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are just the fuel source. The issue is, the issue is, and I'll cover this in today's lesson, right? Why is it that we lose lip gloss and get your eyebrows threaded? Well, does it look like I do? So no. I try to get fat adapted and Atkins keto diet thing. Yeah, but the keto is just it just gets rid of you not doing carbs. You need carbs. Just by back. This is a good deal. Back, biceps, chest, triceps, cardio, legs. Fuck cardio, right? You should not add any cardio into your fucking training routine until you have your macros dialed in, right? Before you add any fucking cardio, I do cardio once every 2 weeks. I'll go for a 3 mile run. Mr. Vanderpool, one day, brother, one more day. This is cream of rice. It's technically rice. What's wrong with carbs from sugar? Because it spikes up your insulin. Insulin has three jobs, right? So when it spikes up your insulin and you have a lot more body fat, your body's more prone to using the carbohydrates into for your body fat versus your muscles. Um, what about some belly fat trying to get six pack for a carnival? Brother, you have to start packing your fucking. You have to understand your macros. Do you know what macros are? First and foremost. Cream of rice. Cream of rice. If I couldn't eat cream of rice, I would substitute it for baby Gerber food. And if I couldn't eat baby Gerber food for carbs, I would just do oatmeal. Right? They're just slow releasing carbs. They're not heavy carbs. Like glycemic. I'll explain macros. So macros are essentially the main macros that build your body are protein, carbs, and fats. Right? Protein builds muscle. Carbs and fat give you energy. If you don't eat enough protein, you lose muscle. If you eat too many carbs, too many fats, you build body fat. That's what you have to really understand about macros, right? It's like calories are the girl who's dressed. Your girlfriend's dressed, right? The girl you like, your girlfriend, she's fully clothed. That's calories. Macros is her in underwear. It's the best way I can put it, right? Eating leaner meat? No, there's no such thing as building denser muscle by eating leaner meats. There's no such thing. No, right? Building denser muscles is based off your training. Hello, Zane. Right. So it's not. So it's not about balancing the three. No, every single one needs to be at a certain level depending on where you are. Right. If everyone's at a different part, so they need to start from a different place. That's the thing about personalization, right? Let's know what eating day for you. Um, Protein shake, Gerber baby food, eggs and cream of rice, chicken and rice, and beef and rice. You should rephrase that question. What question? Hello, Clara. Fuck did what? No. Yeah. So everyone, and that's another thing too. It's like, and I'll explain it as I on a whiteboard as I'm done with this fucking food. Like about an hour. Eating leaner meats allows you to lower your body fat. No. So What? So let's bring it back down to the basics. What builds body fat? Right? What do you think builds body fat? Or start there. No. Leon, stop. So no, you're here to learn. That's good. You're here to learn. You're here to learn. You're here to learn. I love this. That's good. You're here to learn. I'm almost done. I'm gonna get on the whiteboard. All right, I'm gonna get on the whiteboard. All right. I'm gonna get on the whiteboard. All right. Fucking. Let me do this real quick. Right. Let's go right here. Yeah. Okay. Let me do this. High cortisol. No. No. I'm gonna break it down in the simplest fucking forms. In the fucking simplest form. I'm gonna teach you something that motherfucker, everyone's gatekeeping. Everyone's gatekeeping. I'm gonna teach you something and you're gonna have a way better understanding of it because I'm really fucking good at this shit, right? So, for those that, for example, even today, right? What's today? Yeah. Even today, um, even today, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here. Will you be able to read it here? Um, Let me see. Will you be able to read it here? No. Will you be able to read it? No. Okay. All right, cool. So for example, this is today. My clients check in on Friday. So right here. So 13 pounds down in just 3 weeks, right? So my boy weighed in. He's 222. I'm my brother. That's fucking 13 pounds in 3 weeks. Let's fucking go. He's like, yeah, buddy, I'm fucking pumped, bro. So what's it called? So he lost 13 pounds in 3 weeks. Here's another client of mine today, right? He's down 32 pounds in 4 months. Let's go. He's like, good morning, coach. God bless you. 32 pounds lost in total. Fuck yeah. He lost 32 pounds so far in 4 months. Right? These are just two of my fucking clients. All right. Sal, what to do, Sal? What about I need to with this idea about pyramid schemes. All right, cool. Peace out, brother. The cream rice looked good when I never had it. Yeah, cream rice is phenomenal. I fucking love. Sal is fucking awesome. He's phenomenal. High cholesterol. So let me break this down. I'm gonna break it down by looking at the other ways. So, oh fuck, this is yesterday. Do I have my pieces of paper? I don't have. Here, look at my dog real quick while I go grab a napkin. Eh, I need a napkin. Okay, cool. So cool. Yeah, it's all in the diet. So beautiful. Still have to explain my question, sir. Wait, what was your question? Wait, what was your question? Ask me the question again. I forgot it. No, but I'm gonna break down the whole body fat thing, right? All right, okay. Break it down. So easy. So my question is irrelevant. No, no. Ask the question again. Ask it. Okay, if you like. No, this is awesome, but this is the fucking best class you'll ever fucking take. Right? This is the fucking best class. So here's the thing. Right? I'm a college dropout. I fucking hate school because school just makes you feel like a complete failure when you're not good at it. I don't like school, but I love education. I love knowledge. I'm a college dropout. I built two businesses. I'm 31 years old. I've been training for 19 years. I've been coaching people for 12 years. And I absolutely love what I do. I love teaching you something that's going to change your life. It's going to enrich your life. If you learn this on your own from me, or you work with me one on one, like I change people's lives, and I'll never stop doing it. Sal just lost 13 pounds today. Where's my fucking other people? I've helped so many people lose weight. It's fucking crazy. I've gotten people completely shredded. Right? These are some of my clients. All right. One of my clients, I got him completely diced. I have more clients. This is a girl that I got her in better shape. She was really, really skinny here. And then I got her in way better shape. Shout out to Lily. My boy over here, I got my boy really fucking jacked. He was kind of skinny. And then I got him jacked. Um, Another one over here. Yeah, 45-year-old man. Really, really big stomach. And then I got him to fucking lose the stomach. Got him to have a better chest. One of my biggest transformations. Another one here too. Yeah, 90 days. He says, thank you very much. You've made such a change in my life. Thank you so much for the guidance, encouragement, and accountability. This shit's amazing. In just under 90 days. Yeah, super. He got a lot of body fat, like most people do, right? A lot of body fat, and then we got to reduce all that fat. And this is another client of mine, right? This is him. He had some gyno too, actually. So he had a lot of body fat, a lot, no muscle. Man had no fucking muscle. It wasn't working out at all. And then this is a year later, right? Got him a six pack, got him all diced down, got him a better chest, no gyno. All right. It's another one, but another guy of mine. He came to me like this, right? He's a dad, right? Two daughters, married, full-time job, and then I got him a fucking pretty much a four pack, almost a six pack in about 70 days. Really good. So I have a bunch of a lot 40 pounds. He was in a car accident. So he couldn't really move. Started working with me, and then we got him to drop all that weight. So all these clients of mine, right? How do we do it? So let me explain to you how we did it, so you have a better understanding of like what I've done, how I'm able to get people to do this. So the first thing we want to do, I want to bring you down to the basics of everything, how the body works, how we put on fats, why people don't lose fat, why people give up mindset, training, nutrition. So the first thing we have to understand, right? The first thing we have to understand is, how did I get here? Right. The first question is, how did I get here? How do you have all, if you look down, you have body fat, man boobs, and you just have body fat. You're 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 100 pounds overweight. How did I get here? Right. So now let's ask some questions. Did you get here? A, because you weren't running enough. Right. B, because you weren't lifting enough. C, because you weren't on the treadmill, right? Treadmill enough. Or D, because you ate too much food. A, B, C, or D. How did I get here? Did you get here because you weren't running enough? Right? Did you get here because you weren't lifting enough? Did you get here because you were on the treadmill enough? Or did you get here because you ate too much food? D. Okay, good. Thank you. For phone account CAD. Right? E. All of the above. No. No. D. Thank you. I don't know what the fuck your name is. PN. Right? D. Right? How did I get here? D. Right? Cool. Perfect. That's the first thing, right? So now we have that, okay? Take that with you for the rest of your life. Anybody else tells you otherwise, they can go fuck themselves, okay? This is what you need to understand. You got body fat because you ate too much food. That's it. Not because you weren't working out enough, not because you weren't doing enough cardio, none of that shit. Does that help you like lower? Like it can, but like that's not the reason why you gained all this fat. You just ate too much food. You chased comfort. You're hungry, I ate. You're hungry, I ate. Even when you weren't hungry, you were bored. You fucking ate. And so now all the excess amount of food is around your stomach, around your chest, around your face. Oh, right. So now so now the second thing is, right? The second question, how do I start losing, right? Losing, what are we losing? Fat. Okay? Big mistake that most people make is I need to lose weight. No, bitch. You don't need to lose weight. You need to lose fat. If you want to lose weight, the fastest way to lose weight is to not eat. Just don't eat. If you really, really want to lose weight, don't fucking eat. Well, Alex, I don't want to not eat. Okay, then. So then you don't want to lose weight. You want to lose fat. That's it. You don't want to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, just don't fucking eat. You want to lose fat. That's the second thing. How do I start losing fat? I want to lose fat. Consuming calories. Yeah. Also beer. Also beer. Yeah, 100%. You just ate too much food. Beer, alcohol. Alcohol is the fucking first thing that needs to fucking go out. Now, now that we understand that, right? How do I start losing fat? We have to first look at your food. We have to look at food. Okay? Food, food and drinks. Okay? I will tell you off the rip, and you already know this, but I'm gonna remind you, right? Alcohol is a fucking no-go. Alcohol has no fucking benefit to your life. If you can get rid of this, the quality of your life will increase. The quality of your life, the quality of your energy, right? The quality of your thoughts, right? And the quality of your friends, right? Your company will increase. And it's sub because you're passionately helping trainers. 100%, right? I'm just getting for very straightforward. Like, yeah, 100. How to get your how do I get your autograph? Send me yeah, cool. So let me just make sure you guys can see that side. Beautiful. So here's the thing. Alcohol does not always bring good company. It doesn't. I'm talking from experience, right? It doesn't always bring good company. It's just, hey, let's go grab a drink. No, motherfucker. Why are you trying to drown out your problems? I'm just trying to be social, motherfucker. You don't need to fucking be social to drink alcohol. You can be social by being confident, but most people don't have confidence like that, right? So energy, alcohol zaps your energy. Alcohol is a fucking depressant. Right? Your thoughts. When you drink, you wake up the next day. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel so good. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to the gym. Right? It just fucking brings you down. So this has no fucking benefit to your life. Oh, but I want to share quality time with someone. Why does poison have to be involved? You can spend quality time with someone by simply having a better understanding of human beings. Like whenever I went on dates with girls, like I never had to like, oh, let's have a drink. I don't need a fucking drink to speak with confidence. I need to have a drink to have a better understanding of what questions to ask you. None of that. All of that is built through your habits. Confidence is built by you keeping your fucking word. And there's nothing more sexy, a girl finds sexy than a man who's confident in himself, keeps his word, and knows where he wants to go in life. And when you get rid of this, again, you have higher energy, you have better thoughts, and you attract better people in your life. From no alcohol, no breaks. Thank you for fucking pointing out. Thank you for fucking making my proving my point. Thank you for proving my point. You lost 50 pounds cutting out alcohol, right? Because here's the thing. What does alcohol also do? Alcohol doesn't just, you don't just drink, it leads, right? What's it leads to? It leads to worse decisions. I can't spell right now. Worse decisions. Then you go to fucking Mickey D's, right? Then you go to Taco Bell, right? Then you come home and you just fucking eat from the fridge, right? Like you're drunk. Oh, I'm drunk. I want to eat this. Let me get some pizza. Let me do this. Like it just leads to worse things. You know what else alcohol leads to? Which happened to me. Alcohol also leads you to drugs. Right? Let's go grab a bag. Let me just do some cocaine. Why not? Right? And this is like the extreme side of it, but it's true. Like alcohol leads to more drugs. um, talk about. I love this. Yeah, it's so good. And now just learn to tame the tongue. Fuck off. No, fuck you, bro. I fucking love my cursing. I love it because I'm not fucking being fake. I like to be real, and like this is who I've been. I like cursing because it gets your attention. You know, and I'm a very passionate, very aggressive person because I like people and I want to fucking snap them out of their fucking bullshit. You know, it's more like the advance actually speaking from it instead of being like so in line and this we shouldn't say this motherfucker get out of here like don't just look You have to almost have a higher intellect to look past the cursing and look at how what is he actually saying. Like, yeah, that does fucking make sense, and it like wakes you up. Anyways, drugs, cool, thank you. So we all need to eliminate drugs, right? I've done cocaine. I don't like cocaine. I've done Molly. Molly's beautiful, but I don't condone it. I don't condone it because the aftermath of Molly is horrendous. Like you're just depressed for like a week or two or like a month. Like all your serotonin levels are fucking gone, right? So food and drinks, starting off with alcohol, seriously, because what we're trying to do here is when you're going towards fitness and your health, well, you're ultimately kind of saying it's like, yo, I want to better the quality of my life. Nobody wants to get in better shape because they just wake up and you're like, fuck me, dude, my life is fucking great, dude. I fucking look great. No, you want to get in better shape because you step on the scale, you look in the mirror, or you avoid the mirror. And like avoiding the mirror, like that should immediately tell you that you're not on the right path. Why are you going to avoid your own reflection? Why are you going to avoid your own self? That's you. That's the person you should love the most. And God, too, right? That's the person you should love the most. The person in the mirror is the person you should take care of the most because that person is who you bring into the world. And if you can't even stand the way you look, then you're not bringing a good person to the world. That person has no confidence, no self esteem, no self respect, no self love. And that's okay. What's not okay is doing nothing about it. Own up to it. And then we can move forward. Now, moving forward, right? So, what I'm going to do now before we go into like the macros and the body fat, because this is all important, right? All of this is super important for you to have a better understanding. And this is my approach to fitness. That's why I'm not just a fitness coach. Motherfucker, I'm a mindset training nutrition coach. Like for me, it's like, let me better the quality of your life. Because if you suck, right? If you have alcohol, you're still drinking, still doing drugs, right? You're still doing drugs. Like no fucking meal plan or workout plan is gonna work for you. Like you still have messed up principles. And so we have to start working with the mindset of like, what is a better quality of life? Dude. You basically telling me I am fucked, right? Right. What's going on over here? Is let me see. Let me. Molly's beautiful. Yeah, it is. Man, get a nose job. I love my nose. Two times this morning. One is trying to get a point across, and it's just somebody psychotic. Well, I'm both actually. All right, let's see. Says a random bot with no people. You can at least see my hairline. Oh, okay, cool. Snow green. Snow green. Oh, thank you. No fucking green. I used to smoke weed too. I got some fucking. Oh, fucking I got fucking weed here, bro. Like this, that's old shit, right? I haven't touched that in fucking a long time. Actually, no, I touched that shit before I left Miami. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was fucking moving from Miami. Oh fuck. I was going broke. Me and this girl just ended our relationship. I usually don't turn to it. It was my last night in Miami. I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm packed up. I'm leaving Miami. I can't believe I'm fucking leaving. So then I just rolled up a little doobie. And anyway, I took 2 hits and now I'm high as a kite. Right? So no, fuck that. Fuck that shit. No, it doesn't work. Okay? So weed, right? Doesn't fucking help you. Damn, why so angry, bro? Get some milk or something. No, our bodies have elements and mental, physical. God put that here for you and me. Oh, God put that for you. Weed is weed. You don't turn it to, it's just weed. No, fuck weed. Fuck weed, bro. Weed does not fucking, no, fuck that. Why are you gonna, if you're trying to get somewhere, why are you gonna put something in the way? I'm 10 times better off weed. Or just because you are just me, I'm like, let's fucking compare the physiques. Okay? That's it. Let's compare physiques. Let's compare energy. Let's do that. But this is not about this. This is not about this. You decide, right? Because at the end of the day, if you look at it and you question yourself, should I stop smoking? You never ask that about drinking water. Are you ever like, should I stop drinking water? I don't know if it's benefiting. No, because water helps you out, right? It's like, should I stop working out? No, because working out is good for you, right? So there's certain things that in your own self, if you're honest with yourself, you're like, I should probably stop smoking. Like why do you think that? Because part of you, it's called the Christ conscious. It's telling you, motherfucker, stop fucking doing it. It's the same fucking voice that when you look in the mirror and it's like, you should probably lose 20 pounds. Ah, fuck, you got to start working out. Or you're putting on your clothes and it's not fucking fitting you, and you're like, fuck, dude, I gotta lose some weight. That's not you, that's Christ conscious. Or the night after you drink, you're like, oh, I gotta stop drinking, right? Like these are all signs from Christ conscious. Anyways, next one, right? These are all vices, right? These are all vices. These are all things that do not make you better. And gummy bears have been getting me by just putting it out there. All right, cool. Oh, yes, you can drink too much water. Silas, yes, yeah, but you're a fucking dumbass, right? And you get a testosterone shot, put it on your bed. All right, cool. Don't fucking be mean to each other. I can't fucking see that damn thing because I had to turn you around. You know what? Maybe if I have it on my computer. Fuck yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on my computer too so I can fucking see what you guys are fucking saying. Hold on. All right, where are you at? Oh, you're live. Okay, cool. All right, beautiful. Fuck yeah. Now I can see all you motherfuckers. Okay. He's cool and funny. Yeah, appreciate it. Okay. We don't throw a handbag. When here, I'm right here. I'm just hold on. Okay, cool. All right. I think he's cool. Fun. All right, beautiful. I have the fucking thing there. Okay, beautiful. Now, these are all vices. All vices. The third ones. We have alcohol, we have drugs, we have weed. What's the third vice? Overeating. Right? Overeating is a vice. Overeating on anything, like fucking sugar, sweets, all these things that doesn't fuck you, that fucks you up. Junk food. Overeating is a vice. It doesn't make you feel good, and it doesn't make you look good. It doesn't build confidence. It doesn't build self-respect. It doesn't raise your self-esteem. It doesn't show you self-love. That's the third vice, right? That's why people gain fucking weight. The next vice I would say is lust. Lust and porn, right? This is huge. This was my vice. Alcohol was never a vice of mine. Drugs, I've done drugs here and there, but it was nothing I couldn't like stop doing. Overeating, look at me, I'm fucking shredded. Right? Lust and porn, forget about it. Addicted to porn for like 15 years. Like it was just a daily fucking ritual. I've jerked off 1 or 2 times. Lust, I've been with so many women in my life, just sleeping with them. Like one off, one time next, one time next, one time next. Once I got this body, once I got the charisma, forget about it. It was like giving candy to fucking women, right? Nothing crazy. So this is a fucking massive vice. Massive vice. This vice is what got King David, right? Lust got King David. Literally, he fucking slept with Bathsheba, murdered her husband, and he was a man after God's heart. God even said that this man is a man after my own heart, and he got fucking bewildered by lust. So, so to the basics, we're learning about what's required to learn about gluttony. It's what did you say? We believe you. We believe you. Look at you. I love anything that has to do with what you shouldn't be doing. I eat my feelings. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Now, all these things are what lead us, and I'll cover that. What's the next thing, right? The next thing I would say is massive, right? Massive negative thoughts, right? Massive. Another vice is negative thoughts. You're just fucking disgustingly negative. I don't like this. This isn't fair. Why they do this? Man, I don't fucking like this shit, man. Like people like fuck you, or you go on someone's YouTube and you're like, fuck you, dude. You look like a douchebag. Are you fucking gay? You should go kill yourself. Like those negative thoughts. Like, be careful because whatever you give, my friend, you shall receive. That's the law. So if you're going on there speaking negative to people, just know it's gonna come back to you. So I'd be careful. It's a boomerang. So negative thoughts is a vice. Constantly thinking negative thoughts, negative words, constantly. They're not going to have any benefit to your life because it's easier to think negative than it is to think positive. Okay. Number 6, I would say it's just bad company. Right? We all know we have someone in our life that we shouldn't be fucking hanging out with. Right? We know they're not good people. We know they're not good influence. We know they don't help us get better in life, but they're a good time. About the energy bar. Of course, brother. Lion King, huh? Girl, I'm talking to Ellen. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah, I popped the fucking Zen. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I popped Zens. Only 3 milligrams. Because I'm not gonna fucking. There's no point in me lying. I don't have to show you guys, but I like to be honest, right? I like to be honest. Cool. Next, bad company. So these are the vices. These are the vices that are going to lead you. So I need you to understand something. I really want to be. I really want you guys to understand. Like, boy, Alex, we do these because we just like life is difficult. I get it, dude. Like I know life is difficult. The thing is, this is costing you more than what you're getting out of it. See, we have to understand something. All of these, all of these things, they lower, right? They lower your confidence, right? They lower your confidence. And why is confidence so important? Confidence allows you to take more risks, right? Confidence allows you to take more risks in life. Why do you think whenever you drink alcohol, you're like, I'm gonna go talk to that girl now? Your confidence is fucking up. But what happens when you drink? You just don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. Trust me, I know. Fuck it. I'm gonna go tell her. I'm gonna fuck. You don't give a fuck. Your confidence goes up. And so then you take more risk. Why do you not give a fuck? Right? Why do you not give a fuck anymore? Right? You don't care what they think about you anymore. But before the alcohol, you care about what they think about you because you are not proud of yourself. That's something you have to understand. You're not proud of yourself. See, all of these things, what they end up doing is lowering your confidence, right? Alcohol makes you feel, all these things make you feel two, three things: shameful, guilty, and regretful. Wait, what happened? No, you don't. I'm living in a doghouse, paying rent to my dog. Hey, so of course for it. None, brother. None, bro. I've been too depressed or drunken. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. What is that? What gender are you? No, sir. I thought you stopped them. No, I go. How much are you selling? Of course, no. Oh, I've been too depressed. You're depressed, right? Depression comes from regression, right? So back to this. All of these things, right? All of these things, vices. Fuck, I'll even put a fucking next one right there. Actually, right? Let's do this. How many of you guys do this? Right? Procrastination is another fucking vice. Avoiding the things that you know you should be doing. Procrastination, scrolling on your phone, scrolling on YouTube, right? Yo's yogurt pot, yogurt pot. It's Zen. You motherfucker, you know what Zen is? It's just Zen, it's just nicotine, right? So procrastination, all of this, right? All of this builds. It makes you feel shameful, guilty, and regretful, and all of these feelings are at the lowest state of frequency. See, Nikola Tesla says, if you want to know the world, understand frequency, understand energy. This is very, very low. And so when you're feeling at a very low state of frequency, you're not attracting good things in your life and you can't see good things. That's what we have to understand. Like you see me on here right now. I'm operating at a very, very high state of frequency. Why is that? I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I read scripture. I journaled. I went to the gym. I got back here. I did some work. I posted content. I just made a meal and now I'm speaking to you. So I'm giving you positivity. So I have about 8 wins. I call it stacking wins, right? So I have about 8 wins underneath my belt. How can I not feel good about myself? I feel proud. of myself. I feel proud of myself. So I have gained energy from the actions that I've taken today, the positive, right? The positive actions, right? The positive actions. And so, because I've gained this energy, I can give it to you. I've done things to make myself feel good about myself, hard things. That's why I can come on here with so much energy. But if I fucking slept in, I didn't work out, I didn't read scripture, I didn't post content, I didn't work on my business, I didn't talk to my clients, what the fuck am I going to show up with here? I'm not going to show up with shit. I'm not going to show up feeling good about myself. So I can't give you something I don't have. All right, man. But I still do my duties, but feel less like a human. Yeah, bro. Alcohol will never make your life better. Alcohol, you're so we're gonna get deep into here. I go to bed like 9:30, 10, sometimes 11. I don't care what time I go to bed. I really don't. I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I don't get much sleep. I don't really care for sleep. Sleep is whatever. Like I'll sleep, wake up, whatever. It's not a big thing to me, right? I have a lot of things I want to do with my life. So I'll sleep, wake up, and get after my fucking day. Okay. So let's recap. All right. All of these things all of these things make us feel shameful, guilty, and regretful of who we are as a person. And so, if we look at the other feelings that we get from this, everything attracts another flock of like feelings. Feelings attract other feelings. So, whenever you're feeling shameful, guilty, and regretful from these acts, you start to bring in doubt, fear, anxiety, and depression, right? These 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 feelings that you get from doing this start to bring these and bring doubt, fear, anxiety, and depression into your life. Why is that? You start to feel doubtful about your ability, about your capability to live a good quality of life because all of these are not making you better as a human being. They're not improving you at all. They're only making you worse. So, because these make you feel shameful, guilty, doubtful, not proud of yourself, you start to doubt yourself, doubt the ability to get the woman you want, doubt the ability to make the money you need, doubt the ability to actually move ahead. So, when you have doubt, then fear comes into place. Well, what if I don't get that girl? What if I don't make the money? What if I don't get better? What if my life doesn't get better? And so then the fear leads to the anxiety. Shit, like what if and like this doesn't happen? Like what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, right? And so because all of these bring in these feelings, you start to get depression. And where does depression come from? Depression comes from regression. Done. Regression. You're regressing. You're regressing. You're only going backwards. You're not moving forward. The alcohol, the drugs, the overeating, the lusting, the negative thoughts, the bad company, the procrastination, you're not going forward, you're going backwards. So, of course, you're going to feel shitty about your life. I appreciate that, Nikki. Thinking tapped into before it's strange how intrusive thoughts try to fester if all Marines just want to do godly things. Yeah, Fanny, 100%, 100%, 100%. Something about fucking sleep. Hold on, I'm gonna fucking talk about this. If I eat right, then all I need is 3 hours of sleep. I feel like, yeah, 100%. Yeah, right. So now, regression. So you see, these are all just a byproduct of these vices. Look, you don't know me, right? But I've been since by the time I was 12 years old, okay? I was full of fear. I felt weak. I felt hopeless. I love my father. My father is a great man. He provided for me, my brother, my mother, my grandma. But my dad was also on very little sleep, didn't work out, and was always stressed the fucking gills on how he was going to be able to afford everything. He trained me in baseball, but my dad came from a mother who beat him, right? My dad came from a mother who beat him. And so my dad was very verbally abusive and at times physically. Okay. And so, hold on. And so growing up with him, I was always scared. I was very small, I was a small kid. And so I never really had a lot of hope. And it wasn't until I was 12 years old where I saw a friend of mine who worked out and he oh, this is what happened, right? This is how I even started working out. I was playing baseball and across the dugout, I saw a buddy of mine and he was jacked for 12 years old because his father worked out. And so he taught him how to work out. And he was talking to this really cute girl. And in my head, like I saw my vision. I was like, I want that. I just want a cute girlfriend. Like I just want it. Like I've always loved girls since I was a fucking little kid. I've always loved girls. And so I'm like, I just want that. So I thought he has the girl because he probably has because he has muscles. So I went up to him after practice and I said, bro, can you teach me to do what you do? He's like, yeah, bro, I'll show you. And then a couple days later, I went to his house. We saw him. Hey, what's going on? He's like, okay. This is how you do push-ups. This is how you do sit-ups, and this is how you do bicep curls. That's where my fitness journey started. Like I saw what I wanted, and I asked him, "Can you teach me to do what you do?" No, 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 never mind. Never mind. We're gonna my good for doing, right? So at that point, right? At that point, again, back to what I was saying about like you don't know me, but like the reason I do all this, right, is because I've done all of these. I've done every single one of these. I've tasted that life and I've tasted a better life, which is what I'll show you, right? These are the vices. To me, this is the path of destruction, right? This is the path of destruction. See, what fuels this path? That's the question, right? So, what fuels this path is pain, right? So, pain is the fuel. Pain is the fuel for a lot of us. So, the pain can come from many things. It could come from a heartbreak, right? Finances, right? Relationships, right? Or just lost spiritually, right? Pain comes from many outcomes, right? Heartbreak, finances, relationships, lost, feeling lost in life, not having a spiritual connection. One of the biggest pains that we'll have, right? One of the biggest pains we'll have, right? On a daily basis is the pain of desire. Okay, there's two different desires, but this desire specifically is the desire of unmet expectations, right? Desire, unmet expectations bring a lot of pain, right? The desire of having a better body, right? Fitness, right? Another pain is not feeling good about yourself. So desire, like oh fuck, I want to fucking look better. I want to feel better. I don't like the way I look. Or like I don't have the girl I want. Why am I single? Like, or I'm not happy in my relationship. Or I hate my job. I want a better job. Or like I wish I had more peace, which is spiritually. I don't have peace. I feel like everything's in chaos. So pain, we're fueled a lot by pain. And so pain also fuels us to go towards the vices because all we want is to simply feel better about ourselves. Move on. Okay, cool. I don't care. I like the haters. I like the haters, bro. I love the haters. Because again, haters hate on what they gave up on. Haters hate me because they ain't me. Simple as that. Right? So, and if you're not getting any hate, you're not doing something right. So now, which leads me to the second path. Right? So the second path, let me talk about this path, right? Yeah, 100%, right? Because if we break down what am I actually talking about? Like stopping the vices, having a better understanding of how this works. Now, this path. right? I call this the path of recreation, right? I speak about the path. There's two paths: the path of destruction and the path of recreation. I believe that the path of recreation starts with God, right? Faith. Okay, God and faith. This path of recreation starts with God and faith. And I don't want to just say God and church and things like that. No, faith based. The Bible, in my opinion, is here to give us faith. There's a lot of great Bible verses that simply lift you up, like Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not plans to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. So these little Bible scriptures, allow us to have faith. Why do we need faith? Because we must believe that things are going to get better. That faith, that faith allows us to move forward, right? Faith allows us to move forward. Faith is believing in what we can't see, believing that just because the situation is what it is doesn't mean it can't get better, right? So the first path starts with recreation. So let's talk about practicality. Like I like practicality because the Bible is very difficult to read. So I always recommend people this book called Jesus Calling, right? Jesus Calling, it's a really great book. I read this book for about 3 to 4 years. All it is a daily devotional, and it's just reminding you of how much God loves you. So when you wake up in the morning and you read this book, you read one page, you're starting your day off with positive reinforcement. You're starting your day already believing that somebody loves you, cares for you, and wants the best for you. When you start your day in a more positive, grateful manner, you are more prone to take better actions, make better decisions, because you feel better about yourself. You have a level of faith. Okay. So, path of recreation, the first one is having the level of faith. The second thing of the path of recreation comes down to your training and nutrition, right? Training and nutrition. Why is that? Because training is something you can do every single day for your benefit. Training, whether it's working out at home or going to the gym, after a good workout at home, at the gym, you always feel better, right? And that is 100% under your control. You can decide to hit a 10-minute workout, an hour workout. You can decide to better your state, to better your frequency, to feel better simply by putting in some work. That's why, again, path of recreation. From faith, we go to our training. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to take care of my mind. I'm going to take care of my soul by doing something that makes me feel good afterwards. So we work on delayed gratification. We work out, we feel good, we get a little high, cool. Like I have more energy. I feel better about myself. That's why it's super important. Which leads me to next thing is nutrition. Why? Because motherfucker, I don't care if you're fucking tall, short, fat, round, a construction worker, a doctor, a lawyer, an assistant, an admin. We all have to fucking eat. And if we learn to make better decisions about what we eat, we're gonna feel better and we're gonna look better. Eating is 100% under your control. 100%. You decide. So when we focus on learning more about what to put in our body, we focus more on how we move our body, we're going to move ourselves into a more positive state of being, a more higher state of frequency. Da, 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 sorry. Like crazy how I feel. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100. Right. Now, right, the last pillar, I would say the last pillar of the path of recreation is money, right? Our income, our fulfillment, right? Our service to this world, right? The third one is money, right? Income, fulfillment, our service to this world, how you make the world a better place. Like as a man, you must focus on your money. These are the three things as a man that will get you ahead in life. your faith, your training, your body, and then your money, doing something income. We all need fucking money, because that's a representation of how much better we're making the world. And so if we focus on the path of recreation, the last one being money, finding something you like, getting better at a skill. I started working out when I was 12, right? By the time I was 19, right? 9, 8, 7, I've had 7 years of experience of working out. I became a trainer at 19 years old. I said, I enjoy this. I want to help other people feel the way I feel, strong, confident, respectable, have a low self-esteem, self-respect. So when we focus on that fulfillment, what fulfills me? How can I make the world a better place? You're focusing on giving positivity, and whatever you give, you shall receive. And so, learning more about this, learning more about how money works, how to make it, how to make other people's lives better, will in return make your life better. This is the path of recreation. When we cut out, right? When we cut out, when we cut out these vices, right? When we cut out these vices, all of this will increase. All of this decreases your faith. All of these, alcohol, drugs, overeating, lusting, negative thoughts, bad company, procrastination, decreases your faith, decreases your training, the way you feel, the way you look. It decreases your money. All of these things. And so again, all of this is still fueled by pain. I built my body off pain, not pleasure. I got my heart broken at fucking like at 12 years old. I was hopeless. My dad, the pain of feeling weak, hopeless for my father, not being confident to speak to girls. That pain drove me to work out, right? That pain drove me to work out. The pain of not having like working a job I enjoy. I worked as a lifeguard. I was a lifeguard from 16 to about 18 years old, 19. I was a lifeguard. I love that job. But then I was working at restaurants. And I'm like, I don't fucking like any of this shit. So I decided to become a trainer at 19. The pain of working for somebody. I don't want to work for somebody. The pain of working for somebody drove me to build my own business. Okay. So the pain of not having confidence built me to get nutrition. The pain of feeling lost. I was lost in life. I was lost at times where I had nowhere to go. I was homeless at one point, had a room with some people. That gave me faith. Like it led me to God. Like all this pain, heartbreak, and feeling hope and fucking lost in life led me to find God. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. All of this. All of this. Any questions? Da, 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 da. Um, da, 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 da. One sec. Done teaching. Any questions? I don't drink all this. No. Any questions? Are you sure there's nothing that has 0 calories? Why do you want to eat something that has 0 calories? Just curious, same state or not? Da, 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 da. Why did you move to this? Why did you move to? If it was so expensive, do you think feudalism is still a thing? Motherfucking. That's a great question, actually. That's a great question. Why is Whole Foods expensive? Because people have money to pay for better quality food. That's it. Um, why Whole Foods? That's actually really good. Simple as this, bro. Right? Um, it's like anything, right? So I like the good. So Whole Foods, right? Right? Business wise, right? Whole Foods. Who's their target market? Right? People with money, right? People who value health. I fucking value health, and I don't fucking eat at Whole Foods. But Whole Foods thing is people with money. Think about fucking Planet Fitness, right? Who is their target audience? People that don't work out, right? That's all it is. It's just who's my audience? Who would I want to go for? There's a bunch of fucking people in this world. They decide to target certain people. That's all it is. What's your? I'm 5'7". You should listen to somebody called Yusha Evans, how the Bible led him to Islam. Um, Look, every single religion, every single thing will always lead you back to look within yourself. That's it, right? um, Acts chapter 7, verse 48, howbeit that the Most High dwelleth not in temples made of hands, right? Man's hands, okay? Um, Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, but seek ye first the kingdom of God. Luke chapter 20, Luke chapter 17, verse 21, the kingdom of God is within you. Luke chapter 11, verse 52, woe you lawyers, you take away the key of knowledge. You look not within yourself. Everything goes back to yourself. Whatever it might be, everything is already within you. You have to just meditate and look within yourself. Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, Catholicism. That's it. Like whatever. At the end of the day, it all comes back to looking within yourself. We already know the answers. The answers are already within us. We just don't have the people don't have the discipline. Romans chapter 8, verse 7, for the carnal mind is enmity against God. The flesh, the flesh, the flesh. You want to get closer to God, you want to have a Christ conscious, you must ignore the flesh's desires, which is understanding that we want all those vices are the flesh's desires. What are we looking for if we go the path of recreation is all about Christ conscious faith, working on your body, feeding it the right things, and making money by doing something that makes you fulfilled. Everything always goes back into you. Whatever religion they speak about, everything will always go back to you. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah. This was supposed to be um I don't really have time. Well, I do technically, so I can explain macros. Okay, now that we have a better understanding of the things that don't make us better, let me answer the question for the girl, right? If you, when it comes to like dieting and things like that, right? Real quick, and if you want like the full on training, I have a free training. If you go to my Instagram, the Alex Duenas, click the link. There's a whole macro training, everything I'm about to speak about, a whole free training. It's like a 30-minute training, right? It's free. So, so we have macros versus calories. Let me break this down real quick. Protein, carbs, fats. Okay, let me just break all this down. So, say you're a new person. I want to get in better shape, Alex. Perfect. First thing I need you to understand about macros and calories is protein, carbs, and fats. Protein builds muscle, right? If you want a bikini body, if you want a six pack, if you want bigger chest, bigger arms, bigger legs, whatever it might be, you have to understand did you need to eat protein on a daily basis? It's a non negotiable in order for you to build a really great looking body and a really great feeling body. Okay. If you don't eat protein on a daily basis, you lose muscle. Let's get that. Know this. Like this is factual. If you eat protein, work out, you build muscle. If you don't eat protein on a daily basis, you will lose muscle. The only thing that keeps muscle is protein, which leads me to the next question I get asked a lot. How much should we eat? The best way I can explain this is this. If you come to me and I have Johnny over here, and you both want to run a 5K, 3 miles, you haven't been running, Johnny's been running 2 miles 3, 4 days a week. Cool. Johnny, start running 3 miles 3 days a week. You, on the other hand, I need you to run half a mile every other day. Same goal, different starting points. Same goal, different starting point. So each one of you needs something a little bit different. Same thing with protein. Everybody needs a little bit something different. What we can both agree on, Johnny and you, is that you both need to run. If your goal is to run a 5K, you shouldn't fucking be swimming. He shouldn't be rock climbing. You both should be running. It's just at a different pace. So when it comes to how much protein should I have a day, my rule of thumb, starting off, which 99% of people don't do this already, is start off with 100 grams of protein, right? 100 grams of protein a day. You can get that from chicken. You can get that from beef. You can get that from eggs. You can get that from salmon, right? You can get that from different types of protein sources, even protein powder, a protein shake. 25 grams of protein, perfect. You just need 75. So starting off, if you're not tracking anything, start off with 100 grams of protein. If you eat 100 grams of protein for 30 days, consistently, you'll lose anywhere between 2 to 10 pounds in 1 month. Easily. You'll lose 2 to 10 pounds. Sometimes I might say five, right? 5 to 10 pounds a month in 1 month in 30 days if you simply just do 100 grams of protein a day. Guaranteed. Like I've done it. I've tested it so many times that that fucking works. Okay. Now, there you go. I figured, how can I grow my chest back to what it used to look like? My old home had made a mistake to ruin my diet. Wait, my old home had mold. Oh, that sucks. Now I'm 135, no calves, no curves, very thin, and I hate it. Hey, I left, but somehow I got back through. I'm leaving again, but I'll do 30 push-ups, brother. Hope you have a good. You as well, brother. Of course. So, how do I get back into it? So, this is a great question. Cool. My home was I'm 5'9", 160 pounds. I had curves. Now I'm 135 curves. What I would do, brother, is simply just start being. The biggest thing you need is just a level of consistency. The best way to build consistency is to do something that you put in a little effort and you get a lot more out. Best way to build consistency is to imagine you have a little machine and you put in $1 and you get $5 back. What happens if you have a machine like that? You'll fucking be there for hours, right? Take all my money. But what most people do is they get a machine that if you put in $1, they get one quarter back. They're like, fuck this, I'm done. So starting off with you, if you want to build your chest and you're starting from pretty much from nothing, right? Not being consistent, start off 6, 7 days a week, do workout for fucking 10 minutes. So do push-ups, right? Do push-ups, set a little timer for 10 minutes and do push-ups. Do push-ups, rest, do push-ups, rest, do it for 10 minutes, and you're done. Start there 6, 7 days a week. Do that for 30 days, right? And you build a level of consistency. That's starting off what I highly recommend. Okay. Now, back to carbohydrates and fats. See, people start doing the keto diet, right? Keto diet, you eliminate carbs. People are like, let me see if I have space over here. Yeah. What's up, brother? Right? So here's the thing with keto diet, right? The keto diet, right? Keto diet, they cut out carbs completely. And what happens? You lose weight. Okay? But what really happened? You went from eating this much to eating this much. Wow, you lost weight, right? People do fasting, right? People do fasting, they lose weight. Why? They went from eating this to eating this. Wow, you ate less food. You didn't fucking eat. Well, whoop-de-doo, right? People do the carnivore diet. They do the carnivore diet. They go from eating this to eating this. They lose weight. Wow, I lost weight doing carnivore diet. No, bitch, you just ate less food. That's it. People fucking stop eating after 6 p.m., after 7 p.m. Yo, I stopped eating after 7 p.m. and I lost weight. No, bitch. You went from eating this to eating this. You lost weight. Hooray. That's all it is. Every single fucking diet simply tells you to limit yourself. The keto diet, fasting, carnivore, fucking eating, stop eating at the 6. It's the fucking same bullshit. Right? It's the same fucking bullshit. All right. So, right, people are fucking hilarious, bro. And like that, but that's what happens when you meet someone who fucking knows what they're actually doing and knows how to explain it. I pride myself in knowing how to explain things because I get people, right? I want to learn a certain type of way. That's why I don't speak the same way other people, right? So now, here's the thing. If you look at the back of every single label, if you look at the back of everything, it's going to tell you how many protein, carbs, and fats there are. All right. I'm in the moment. You're right. All right. So here we have oat milk, right? We have oat milk. Okay. We're going to look at the macros. We're going to do a little game. Okay. We're going to do a little game. Okay. So let me just, fuck. All right. I want you to tell me how many grams of fat are in this. Okay. How many grams of fat are in this? Can you see, or is it too blurry? Yeah. How many grams of fat are in this? Five. Okay. Five. Beautiful. 0.5. No, five, girl. Five. Total fat. Total fat. How many grams of fat? Total fat. Five. Beautiful. Perfect. Five. Beautiful. How many grams of carbohydrates? How many grams of carbs are in this? How many grams of carbs? Fuck yeah, 16. Good fucking job. 16. Last but not least, how many grams of protein? How many grams of protein are in this? Fuck yeah. Good. Three. Beautiful. Three. Congratulations. You know how to read macros. Good job. Most people don't know how to fucking do that. Now you know how to read a label in the back. So now let's go look at our measurements. If your goal for the day is 100 grams of protein and you have one serving of oat milk, you're gonna have 3 grams of 3 grams of protein. You're gonna have 16 grams of carbs and 5 grams of fats. Okay. Now let me give you the other measurements. My clients, right? My clients who have lost tremendous amounts of weight, right? Tremendous amounts of weight. This is like 45 pounds right here, right? Tremendous amounts of weight. You have all this body fat that he lost right there. There. We have guys like this too, right? Again, back to my people over here. Even Patty the Batty, she lost 50 pounds. I helped her lose 50 pounds. Okay. So all my clients, right? The protein was different. Everyone's protein is a little bit different, right? Everyone, but at least they all ate at least 100 grams of protein and higher. All of them. So number one, protein, 100 grams. Starting off, everyone's different, but start off with 100, right? Carbs. What all those clients, none of them ate. They all ate under 200 grams of carbs, under 200 grams of carbs for the day. And fats, majority of them, 99% of them ate under 40 grams of fat a day. So now let's look at this. My clients who I work with, this is a rough estimate of how many what their macros look like. So 100 grams of carbs minimum, no more than 200 grams of carbs, right? And no more than 40 grams of fat. Okay. Now, if one serving of almond milk is 16 and you want to stay under 200 grams, right? One serving of milk is 5 grams and you want to stay under 40 and you need 100 or three. Can you drink one serving of almond milk? Yes, you can. You still have room. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it. This is what macros allow you to do is okay, I can have this because this is my budget. Okay. But we want to focus a lot on this as well. So, last thing I'll say, okay, when you learn to read these labels, you start to have a better understanding of how much is what. let me give you an example. One bagel. I love bagels. I fucking love bagels. Cinnamon bagels, nom, 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 nom. Blueberry bagels, nom, 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 right? One bagel has 55 to 60 grams of carbohydrates, just one. And if my limit is 200 and I eat one bagel, right? Let's say it's 60 now. So now I have 140 grams of carbs left for the day. If I have one glass, one serving size of oat milk, 16, right? 10, that's four, that's three, that's two, right? I have 124 grams of carbs left. Okay? So this is where I can have, if I had a bagel, this is all I have left for the day. Okay? Protein shake is nasty. Find one that you like. I kind of my macros yesterday and never realized how much protein I'm missing out on. I'm leaving so much on the table. Fuck yeah, Abel. I'm so proud of you, brother. I'm so proud of you, Abel. Good. I'm telling you, yeah, it makes a big difference, right? So, Abel, aim for 100. Just aim for just what we need. I'm a huge fan of consistency. It's to me, it's not about doing the perfect thing. It's about can you stay consistent enough with a really good thing, and then we can get better. I'll say that again. Can we stay consistent with something good and then we can get better? If you're not getting 100 grams of protein a day, which is what everyone should get minimum, if you weigh more than 100 pounds, if you're not, then start there. I have a video. I'll release it on my. I'll release it on my YouTube channel on how to get 100 grams of protein. I broke down the foods. I'll release it today. Start there, right? And I'll give you foods there. Stay under 200. Stay under 40. You start doing that. Just come back to me when you lost 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 15 pounds, 10 pounds. Just come back to me and be like, yo, I appreciate it. Of course. I know it works. Right? So, where's my water? Need to add them and remove the total from 200. Yeah, wait, you did it. Yeah, I did that, brother. I did it right here. So, uh, so if you want the breakdown, like, so if you want this whole video, right? I put that. I'm gonna put obviously this. I'm gonna upload this video, but if you want like the whole breakdown as well, if you want the whole breakdown of like macros, I have a free training. All you have to do is go to Instagram, go to IG, look up my name, the Alex Duenas, right? Message me, and I'll send you the free training, right? And if you wanted to talk more about like in one-on-one, right? Like if you want me to build out your macros, build out your training plan, build out your mindset plan, help you get rid of the vices, right? We can also talk about that too, right? But if you go to the Alex Duenas, you message me, I'll send you the free training of like macros versus calories so you have a better breakdown of it. Okay. Any questions? Do you only drink oat milk? Yeah, yeah. I get it at Sam's Club. I get it in like bulks of three. I get like three fucking things of milk for like $8. Uh, ta-da! Uh, um, how much protein do I need to stop watching porn? With that 100 grams. No, bro. If you wanted to stop that, you have to find your you have to find your triggers. So, for example, bro, what helped me, right? What helped me stop is number one, like knowing my triggers, right? Which is bringing my phone to the bathroom. Like I live by myself, bro. That's another thing. I live by myself. No one's here to fucking stop me from fucking jerking off. So I live by myself. which makes it really easy for me to fucking jerk off anywhere. I can jerk off in my kitchen. um, but it's really number one is not bringing my phone to the bathroom because I build that habit. Every time I go to the bathroom, I bring my phone. If I got the itch to do it, I could just do it there. So I started to really like I still bring my phone, but I am like, no, pee, get out. Pee, get out. Um, number one. Number two, understanding that this is very important. Understand that whatever you're focusing on consistently is what you're going to bring into your life. So I would look at every other area of your life, physically, financially, and realize that relationship wise too, that because of this habit, you're not maybe getting in better shape. Because of this habit, you're not making as much money as you want. Because of this habit, you're not bringing in the relationship you want. A negative habit like this only brings in more negative habits. And so you're because you're chasing pleasure. That habit lowers your self esteem, your confidence, your self worth, your self respect. And so, because you're doing that, you start to chase lust versus attract love because you're rewiring your mind to think just about titties, ass, and pussy. That's it. And so, for the longest time, that's the way I looked at women as just an opportunity for me to get off. And that's why I would simply just sleep with women because that's all my brain was constantly thinking of. You think about it during the day, you think about it during before you go to bed, you think about it when you wake up, you're just constantly and that it propels money, it propels health, it propels really good relationships because all you're thinking about is this negative vice that you do. So when you understand the magnitude of how deadly it really is, that's what helped me be like, bro, I gotta run from this because it's not just you wanking off and watching some more. No, it's deeper than that. It's what's stopping you from getting in better shape. It's what's stopping you from making more money. It's what's stopping you from having peace. All because you're just filling your mind up with something that's useless, that's using you, draining you of your actual, draining you of your power. When you let off, you drain your life force because that is life. Like we're given that ability to create life, to create a legacy, to build love. And we're just putting it in our hand. So you're draining one of the strongest life forms of energy that you have in your body to use to propel you to build a stronger body, build money, build strong relationships, all in your hand. So hopefully by understanding that of how deep it is, next time you're about to do it, fuck, dude, like this is what's keeping me out of shape. Fuck, dude, this is what's keeping me fucking broke. Fuck, dude, this is what's keeping me from actually finding a good woman because I can't kick this habit. Any last questions, you beautiful people? Ah, if any question, no more questions. Again, find me on my Instagram, the Alex Duenas. Also TikTok, the Alex Duenas. And if you want to or KFC or salad, fuck both of them. What do you eat for breakfast? I drink a protein shake. My first meal is usually a protein shake. Yeah, my first meal is a protein shake with some Gerber baby rice. And if you want, if you have Apple Music or Spotify, I have Spotify. You can also go and you can go to my I have a podcast. If you want to listen to more of my stuff, the Alex joining us, it's my podcast. I have a bunch of fucking podcasts. But I've been making podcasts for the past like fucking 3 years, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So you go to my podcast, it's called The Alex Duenas. Oh, you're beautiful. Awesome. Again, The Alex Duenas, it's all my socials. The Alex Duenas, TikTok, Instagram, podcast. Los quiero mucho. I'll see you guys later.